Hello and welcome back to Team Fortress TV. You're here for the lower bracket best of three lower bracket final. Not really that grand. Grand final comes after this. The winner of this is playing for a spot to take on maincall.tf in the ultimate final to win all the prizes, win all that hardware, etc, etc. So 425, we just saw them come out on top on sort of a Russian showdown. So, just to keep you updated, the way the map picks work is we're going to have a heavy fist fight for map pick, which, a controversial choice, but we see both teams warming up their heavy melees right now.
What's controversial about it?
Everyone's saying, I don't know, it's, as Kada said, what does it have to do with sixes? It's sort of like a traditional...
Flip a coin, mate.
I guess. I presume this was your idea then, Ads.
Yeah, I just figured that once, like at that stage, both teams have lost a game, so you have to separate them somehow. Like for the grand final, obviously the upper bracket winner gets to pick first because they haven't been defeated yet. But at that stage, like there's not really much between the upper bracket loser getting to the upper bracket final or the other guys fighting their way through the lower bracket. So needed some way to differentiate.
Okay, so just to confirm, the winner of a heavy fist fight gets map pick, and then it's just loser's pick from that point on.
It's not that big of an advantage, really.
Okay, the map pool is a ETF2L Season 19 map pool, I presume.
Yeah.
So logjam's a possibility. Yeah. I don't know if either team is going to be willing to pick logjam, but we'll see. Cadus, you're with us, right? You're present. No? Okay. Is Cadus had to step out? Are you in here full-time, Ads, or is Cadus just on the back burner?
Yeah, I think he wanted to go for an hour, so he tagged me in. He'll be back for the final. But I'm just trying to set up my own casting shenanigans here.
Okay, we're only 11 on right now, so
don't panic.
So relax, we got time. I think me and Chaos agreed beforehand, rather than casting the heavy fist fight, we're just going to go to the Swedish comms. Well, they're not going to be in Swedish, don't worry, they're just going to be, but the Swedish/Finnish team. See how, if they have any six strats. Knutson and Zebasai have been working on something. But outside of that, I guess a lot of it comes down to map pick, but have you been watching much of the action today, Ads, after Cool Clan got knocked out?
Just when I got blind drunk and tried to watch the end of the All-Ireland final. Nah, I have been seeing bits and pieces. Loving it, but I haven't seen the most recent game. So you'll have to tell me what happened.
Basically, because it was a Russian team against a Russian team, it was complete chaos for 30 minutes of just constant trading. 425 took the lead 2-1, and then they completely fluffed a push, and then GDK just comes through water and steals the point, well, like really cheaply. And from that point on, 425 started to slow it down a little bit, and just made it really difficult. GG well played, couldn't really get a whole lot done. Couldn't really get to the last, other than right at the end, and then time was against them, and they just ran out of time.
What's Forsaken mad?
He's not messaged me, so I presume he's content.
I love the rivalry between those two teams, like they swap Demo Man and then GDK comes out on top. Maybe that's the motivation he needed. You know, he's so flaky at times, he's like, doesn't want to commit to the game for half the season, and now he's back here, he's keen at the start. Will it continue?
I think GDK is pretty famous for having a really good 3 weeks, then leaving a team. That's for standard, isn't it?
And they still have MSH. I can't believe they haven't kicked that guy yet.
I just messaged
TFTV.
I just messaged Forsaken. GDK too strong. He was like, nah, scouts raped us. So I think that's where the blame is landing on Atomic and MSH. No, Merlin's just messaged me asking if I need a replacement, but Admirable's here, Merlin, I'm afraid. The big Irish grandfather of TF2, stepping in, organising the tournament, casting the tournament, getting knocked out of the tournament, fingers in all the pies.
I did everything but win it, right? I believe that we have more keys available since the predictions are a bit lackluster. Nobody has managed to win or get a correct prediction in the last few games. So there's like 8 keys available for this first map. We're gonna keep adding more keys every map, but
so we're now up to 8 keys.
Yeah, you need to tweet at teamfortress.tv with your prediction, who's gonna win, what the score will be in this first map, which is yet undecided. Not doing anything for the heavy fist fight, right?
No, I'm gonna put it on Team Comms though. Here we go.
Tonight.
Holy shit, don't use the fire. I'm gonna run away from you guys.
We got together, guys. Don't leave us.
Yeah,
Come together,
yeah,
you
it's a
retards.
Come with us in there.
Go
Go up there, Shock. Up there, Shock.
No!
I don't see
They've
that.
gone. Where are they?
They're
They're
on
on.
our side, our
Tom,
side.
kill them all now! Boom! Short!
Okay, pushing hard on the right.
Short!
Don't do this so
Push,
fast!
guys!
Do this so
Push
fast!
on the
Oh,
right! Push on the right! Kill them all!
Oh, I fell.
No!
This is so dumb.
Oh my god! What happened? We're losing!
Yeah,
Hey,
because
hey,
they
I
won't
like
kill
the
it.
merch.
No, we got it. They all should be like 10 HP, guys.
Yes.
All 10 HP. Oh,
Yes.
we got this! Play together, play together! Oh, look at that!
Fist him!
Beast him! Oh, we spun out!
Oh, no, we
Don't
can't.
run out!
Incoming!
Come back!
We can't
Come
allow
back!
No, take it easy.
Calm down, your tits.
Come on, Rib, we can't see you.
No! One hit.
I told you I
Oh
was
my
shit.
god. What a fucking noob.
That was incredible.
That was.
We may as well stop casting now, mate. We're not gonna be able to bear that.
Should we just put it on the nuts and comms for just Rib with a pretty strong performance on the heavy there, as maybe he should try doing that a bit more. But yeah, leading the charge, cleaning up the players at the end as well. Rib MVP heavy. So if there's ever, you know, in those threads we get like, oh, what's your dream team? There should be, what's your dream heavy fist fighting team?
I'm trying to think who would be the dream heavy fist fighting team. You got Merlin in there, you know, the Ubersaw King. Maybe all medics, actually. They're the guys with the melee skills. Maybe a token Bash in there because he likes to kill himself at the Boston Bash.
What about Shadowburn? He's known for he's melees with the speed stick.
Oh yeah, maybe some of those legendary American shit stick soldiers.
Yeah, like Relic.
Yeah, and maybe Jaeger, was he still playing at that time?
Yeah. Nah, infamous movie. The overpowered stick.
Or obviously, what am I thinking, man? We need like stabby in there. We need some actual melee classes. Spies is the way to go, surely.
The all spy lineup. Maybe BK should have had a load of sort of Swedish spies added to their roster to bring in just for this fight, like a specialist team. You know, like in like American football, you have like a kickers team. You know, a specialist
teams.
Yeah, the special teams coming onto the field now for BK. The spy team.
Yeah, the rules are very open to interpretation there. Like I just said, any mercs are allowed, so I think essentially you could bring in 6 entirely different players.
Just for a heavy fist fight. Well, I guess we're seeing it in the next tournament now, sort of a cat's out of a bag.
I'm going to make a little note there, feedback for future tournaments. Specify that you may not bring in 6 spies for the heavy fist fight. I'm looking at the chat here. Which map have they decided to pick?
I'm not sure. They've asked. They've talked about how stupid this rule is. They're congratulating you sarcastically.
Yeah. What's so stupid about it?
Don't know. There's nothing
Get
more
Nutson
than...
in here right now. Drag him in to explain himself. Are they talking about changing server?
Yeah, apparently the Swedes don't want to play here. They can't play here. So they are changing server.
I think they should redo the heavy fist fight. It was clearly a connection issue.
Yeah.
I mean, it came down to like 2 hits. If Rib had had a better ping, maybe they'd be picking
You know what
the
might have
first map.
helped? Wasn't one of the Swedish players running the skull thing that only does like 30 damage or something? Maybe throwing it for his team.
The bat out of hell.
Yeah, is that what it's called?
I think so.
You're
I'm
the
gonna
item
say
expert
yes.
here.
I just got a new item today. Rock Paper Shotgun, the gaming blog, have got a new hat out. I have it. It's like a bear hat, like a Max head. I know you're jealous. Show me some love on Twitch chat if you want that Horus hat. It's sick.
Maybe you should put it in as a prize for the
No.
grand final because of the score right now.
Maybe you should show your face, CommanderX. I'm going to be dressed as a bear this season. Deal with it.
Is that going to be the inspiration Cool Clan need
Yeah.
to take you through
No,
the
I think
playoffs?
we're going to need more than that.
You did alright in the game we saw. You did okay. You had some.
Yeah, we
some
play an
plays.
exciting brand of TF2. You know, it's just
Hmm.
we need to refine that down a little bit.
Framello's the Highlander guy. He's like a 6 sniper as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he's unbelievable on Roamer, man. He's going to be underestimated by a lot of people. Actually, I should say the opposite. Then he's terrible.
Don't worry about
Don't
him,
worry
guys.
about our Roamer guys. He's a trash can.
Yeah, you've got a flank full of snipers. You can still use 2 snipers in ETF12, right? That's the thing. Or was that banned? Was that banned when Stefan and Bash kept doing that 2 snipers from spawn thing on Process and
Yeah,
Snakewater?
it was fucking Broder, man. It was Jukebox and Zebo, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, we should be changing server here. Do you have the details, CX?
Yeah.
Oh, just as I say that.
David comes through for us once again.
Beautiful.
So,
I think this double sniper may have been banned by Epsilon. Every time they play a
Yeah.
strategy they don't like, they get it banned, like double NG, double sniper.
Oh no, apparently David's filling me in on this as well, and it was banned, and Numlocked complained a lot, but it remained banned. So it was actually the opposite. Epsilon find an overpower strategy, then it's taken away from them.
Oh, we're going to Badlands.
Oh wait, no, sorry, no, I'm mistaken. It was banned because Numlocked whined. You're right. Epsilon had to play something against something they didn't like. Got it taken away.
Didn't work for them at I-52. Maybe that's what they're lacking from Numlock. It's not his demo man ability, it's his complaining ability.
He would have complained of something about the Americans, and they'd all just Clockwork wouldn't be allowed to use a scattergun or something.
Alright, CX, gun to your head. Who's going to win this first map?
I'm gonna go. It's Badlands, isn't it? I want to say 425. GDK. I haven't seen a lot of crits yet from the Russians, but I'm sure eventually GDK is going to, request it. I say request. He's going to demand it. So I think BK to take maybe a 3-1 lead, then the crits to come out and 425 to bring it back. Let's say 4-3. Maybe golden cap, maybe a normal time.
I think it is going to be action-packed, just like big wipes on mids, back and forth stuff. I'm going to say 5-3 for the Rollerbladers, BK.
Okay. So yeah, if you guys want to get your predictions in as well, and for a chance to win some keys, you want to tweet. Our Twitter is at teamfortress.tv or at teamfortress.tv. So if you tweet that with a who's going to win and a score prediction, if you get it right, it's 8 keys on the line, and maybe Admirable's hat.
We're not talking cocaine here, man. This is keys from the Manco store.
Oh, I'm going to cancel my bet then. Oh.
Even more desirable.
More desirable than cocaine.
Yes. Yes.
That should be the TF2 slogan, the sort of advertisement. Here we go. Go on, Ad. Take me to the first middle.
Yeah, I think I will have to watch the GDK cam. I'm going to watch him rolling out. He thinks about going back, then goes house. He's definitely going house. And he's going to come straight. But Rib's fast on him. Rib's the master. And he's already walking forward contesting. He loves to play the point, but this scout of Sid Vicious steps forward. 2 shots. Rib Demoman down. But so is GDK. But look at the bodies fall for the Rollerbladers. Only Zebasai remains alive. He probably went behind for some huge play whilst his team were
He is
in
behind.
deep. What an idiot.
Don't even need to be connected to Source TV to know what Zebo's doing. So yeah, just both teams just sort of went aggressive straight away. Demoman last more than 2 seconds on mid, really. But Dika survives all the aggression. There's a few little problems with config and time limit. They're going to sort that out for us. They've already climbed Spire, already up, and I think Zebasai is behind, but he's not going to have any luck. Dika's actually forced to pop in pretty early. I didn't see who it was by, but 425 have been kind of forced to waste this, but they only got 1 frag, 2 frags now. Shayo actually managed to chase down AMS, so they might just be able to take this in. Only Rib, Zappis and Nuts are alive, and they're separated. They're going to get everyone on the point. Rib sort of just completely overwhelmed there by too many people, and 425 with a quick lead. Who would have seen that coming?
Yeah, that stuff with the config is my fault. When I booked the servers, it was Koth first, so they're all set up to keep executing the Koth config. My bad. But we are going to go to a second mid-fight here, 28 minutes left on the clock, and again, Rib is fast. His first sticky is so early, GDK isn't even within the radius of the splash, but Rib's playing a bit more cautiously this time. As Sean John gets behind, in comes the bomb from Shai, working off that distraction, takes out Rib. Sid Vicious stepping forward again, finishes off Zebo, Kenzie onto Zappis. It's a 3-on-3 here, but the position looks pretty decent. Oh, I was going to say it looks good for 425, but they had Sid Vicious behind, and now Kenzie and Dicker have to run as the Hales and the players come forward for the Rollerbladers. They're just outnumbering those Russians. They had to leave.
Yeah, Rib needs to change it up on mid. Like, that's how long has he lasted? He's had probably about a total of 10 seconds on mid so far in this map. Before getting taken down, sort of good early. I think I'm not sure if it's MSH or Atomic, but they focus him down really hard, and I think it was Sean John just finishing him off there. And now we're going to see equal Ubers, and AMS is going to try and have a peek at choke, but takes a whole lot of damage. And we're in a sort of weird stalemate now, but obviously with that open choke, it's just pretty easy to bomb through. And I think Zappis is going to go for maybe a solo bomb. Maybe we're all going to follow through. Zappis is getting on the medic. He's going to force for pop. They've committed anyway, BK, and good, nice little milk from Knutson. Going to give AMS a chance to hunt down this medic, and he'll hunt down this medic, he will. He's going to take it into lobby as well, try and get some more damage. And there are players behind. Knutson's got scout pressure on him, both the scouts. They're going to focus down AMS first. They're not going to block for point, though. Rib will get that cap. They will clean everything up, but is anyone behind? Or no, they're both on mid. So 425 catch BK just sort of overextending there with their better Ruba.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just slightly distracted there, but you painted a picture for me with words whilst my eyes were busy. And as I could see, it is going to be 425 moving towards choke, but still very aware that there are two players down. Sid Vicious died quite late there. He's got a long spawn. Kenzie's going to be back on the field soon, but without those scouts up, 425 feel like they've lost a lot of width. They can't control the flank, and they're going to have to move back with those slower classes, make sure they're well positioned before they take this fight. The spam is coming in. Dicker thinks he wants to move forward here, but Zappis is straight into him. Already killed off Sid Vicious, is going to get two more frags. Zappis goes to medic and demo down.
Sean John responds by sort of like kind of a bit of a rocket jump and a surf straight into Knutson's face, takes him down. And if they will lose their medic, but they will still have enough people to push this forward. And there's already a scout blast. Zeverside takes forward on one with Kenzie, but Kenzie will come out dominant. Kenzie's so strong. He's going to run bottom left and almost kill AMS as well, but AMS has just enough health to get away with it. And now I think 425 want to push 5v5. They fancy their chances, but BK are really far back on this sort of spy defense. It's going to be really tough to push into, and I think 425 have just calmed themselves down and just backed it off to last again.
Even though it's an equal Uber battle, we're going to see 425 break out the utility classes here. They're going to switch off both their scouts. They're going to have Sniper from Kenzie, he's prolific, and they got Sid Vicious as the heavy to act as the tank here. And they're still building that Uber charge. They've actually managed to get themselves a little 10% lead, but they definitely won't be pushing on it. Judging by these classes, the body language just says defense all the way. And Zappis is the only guy looking forward there. He poked bottom right for BK, but he didn't see much. So if BK rush into this, they might be a little bit surprised when they find a sniper and a heavy there, but it looks like they want to try and make the play bottom right. They're going to isolate Sean John. They've got him down as low as 100. He's going to take that rocket from Zappis, and that is the pick they were looking for. So this is pretty desperate right now for 425. They can use the Uber charge to buy time and wait for those respawns to come in, but they've lost Shai as well. No soldiers. They're missing a lot of span damage here. They're just getting picked apart by the Rollerbladers, and they just stay on the point. No Uber even used.
Yeah, they kind of baited out the depth from Def, and it just left point completely open. He was spamming down Zappis, but he couldn't do enough damage quickly enough, and Zappis eventually caps it on 4 HP. And that's enough to tie it back up there. A really sort of a soft cap to give away for the Russian. And we're going back on this mid. Rib playing a little bit more defensively. I'd say that he walked straight onto point. He's not taking as much early damage though, and Rib's got a nice lot of control. Really sort of pinning back this shithouse push, but here come 425 trying to power through anyway. They've lost a lot of people, but no, they haven't even lost a lot of people, they've just got a lot of frags. That's what I mean. Rib's going to get picked off. There's just one scout left alive. He's going to be focused down. Kenzie's taking for one-on-one with him now. He's got the health back. It's pretty even. Soldier's going to arrive and just spoil that one-on-one. P will go down, and that's a full wipe. And really strong mids from 425 so far.
Yeah, that was a strong response. Really decimated those three players so quickly. I think the BK combo maybe had a little chance to get back, but right now we're going to see Zevisai sniping there, but getting backstabbed by the Scaragon of Kenzie. And the forward hold here from BK is pretty precarious. It is 5-on-5, but the overcharge is in the tank for Dicker. He can lead forward with his players. Sid Vicious has actually managed to get through the lobby, past Rib's sticky trap. He's going to run into AMS. He finds that frag, and now he's on to the medic, forces the Uber with the shotgun. GDK is going to clean him up, having also killed off Rib as well. There's no stickies on the point for the BK defense. The Russians can try and make that play, throw bodies onto the point. There's only 2 players left alive right now. This is surely going to be a 425 cap, but Knudsen and Hairpy are doing their best at block, but it's not going to be enough. It's going to be 2-1, 425.
Great play from GDK, and they're just sort of top DM. Really just making the best of sort of being forced so far back by AMS. Cleans up those 2 players, goes in, absolutely decimates the scout in that sort of normal, normally quite hard to take on a sort of a scout as a demo man on 1v1, but GDK makes it look easy. And now it's BK's turn to go to both shit house. Both teams on the shit house right now. Both gonna sort of trade positions. The medics have gotten through shit house, and now we're sort of in the normal fight. The aggression's going to come from BK pretty early on, but they've got all that point presence, but a soldier and scout coming in from behind. It turns onto chaos on the point as they're all trying to take each other down. So little weak players on both sides. Knudsen's just healing up his scouts though, and that might ultimately prevail. Deeka's trying to get some more health. It's pretty even, except the demo advantage is with BK, and they've just backed out. But the Russians are on the wrong side.
Both medics did a great job of staying alive there, but unfortunately Dicker has ended up on the wrong side of the map. He's going to have to Uber and try and run here. He's splashed both scouts, so he's going to be losing valuable seconds on that Uber charge. He gets juggled as well. He will not survive this engagement. He goes down late there, and his team are left without heals here. The respawns have come in, but GDK, Sean, John, Kenzie and Xiao are all unbuffed compared to all these Swedish players pouring forward, and Finns as well. Can't forget those guys. Zebo, of course, is coming in behind on the balcony. He's going to run straight into Xiao, shuts him down with 3 shots. And as long as 425 you keep losing players like this in different spawn times, they're going to have a real hard time holding on to last CX.
Yeah, they've kind of we got Def above for point, and we're going to try GDK even above for point. Get my Russian demo man mixed up, and we're going to try and slow it down. We've got the heavy, but I think BK are just going to wait for this Uber advantage. Not what to worry about is 2 picks they have. They'll let them respawn and just settle for the invulnerability advantage they will get. Don't see. I wonder if Kenzie will come back on sniper as well. He does indeed. That sort of a normal hold from them. The heavy and the sniper. Going to look for that entry pick. In comes for Uber. That's scout and a soldier. Heavy's just going to buy some time. Zappis trades on the flank. They force the det out of Def, but he's detting again. Heavy drops to the floor. For 425 conceding a lot of high ground right now. Deeka's going for swords. He's taken it on. He's got 2 swords. He can't quite get enough. Def is still above the point though. Rib's just going to stand and catch it because he doesn't have enough ammo. I think I called him Def again. It's definitely GDK.
I think I was smart play by Znutsen Rollerbladers. They recognised pretty early into that push that GDK was hiding in the tube, and you can just kill everyone off and then deal with him later. Obviously it helps when you have a big Uber advantage like that, but it was a well executed push, and then we do have 2-2 here as we go to the 4th middle, 20 minutes left on the clock, and it's going to be a valley push from BK. They're trying to work their way up through that closet, and now they're coming through here. Rib is just about going in as 3 of his players are dead. He needs to go huge here and find the frags. He's doing his best. Xiao down, Zebasai onto Kenzie, and now Knudsen meets up with his scout. Those buffs super powerful in this cleanup stage. Zebo and Rib combining here. The Swedish trio trying to chase down the Russians as well. They're going to leave Knudsen to cap Zeb and Reb. Zeb, I like that. They're going to be hungry for blood here, but it doesn't look like they're going to get those last 2 frags, CX.
No, yeah, GDK and Deeka put enough space between them and the chasers, and I think they can't even really challenge for this. Xiao looks like he wants to have a peek, but there's so much cap time thanks to that pain train from Rib and the scout support. They're just going to have to back it up. It's going to be equal Ubers. BK on the enemy's last once again. 2-2, and GDK's going to get caught out. GDK been criticised for that quite a lot in the past, sort of overextending, quitting, caught out, and that's really going to cost his team. That point's going to be wide open. And in comes Uber. Scout and Soldier coming in. They're going to force Uber. Zebo's going to try and get out as well. He goes down on the flank. And now Xiao's trying to get some damage just to slow him down. But Zappis and Riv have crushed the flank. And they're walking in right now. Zappis is walking to the point. He's being forced away, but they're making 425 look every which way right now. They're going to focus down Sid. Zappis is still alive, still trying to get off the point. GDK's trying to do what he can. But there's too many BK players, and BK take the lead. 3-2. Quick rounds here, only 10 minutes gone.
Okay, so for my prediction to come true, I need 2 more rounds from BK and 1 more from the Russians, then I'm going to win 8 keys, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, I just need 3 from 425, no problem. So yeah, they're going to mid again. Looks like it's going to be much the same. Rib getting on point like he did early on. He cut it down a lot. GDK's going to try and jump out of house, get really aggressive, but ends up super weak. He's going to go down. Lots of trading so far, but all the 425 players are in the same place, and it's going to be easy for the heavy classes to shut them down. Rib's going to get free choke, and it's just 2 scouts and a medic. Going to be really hard for them to get high ground, and they even separate there. DK has no one to build with, and they're going to have to go all the way back to last once again. Interesting to see BKB start to become so dominant on the map 425 picked as well.
Yeah, always a risky pick unless you're very confident on Badlands, but I mean, some teams are just... Everybody's good at Badlands, but some teams are just that next level of devastation when you consider that Rib has been playing for so long and Zebo as well. Even in teams together, they have that coordination, that chemistry that they sort of know almost telepathically what to do on those Badlands mid fights. And in most points, right now, it's going to be an Uber forced off here as Xiaoyu peeks into the top lobby there, and Sebasai was going to get picked off. Nitson had to Uber him. They actually pushed with that, and the heavy soaked up all the damage. Dicker didn't even have to pop there, CX.
Yeah, they only had like the soldier just spamming sort of 60 damage rockets at him, and meanwhile Zebasai is playing for back cap, going to take down Kenzie, going to try and one-on-one the soldier on last, but scouts come back to help him. This is going to dent 425's push. Zebo's taking another scout one-on-one, down to 10 HP. Gets the other scout weak. Zebo's going to win a second scout one-on-one, and Zebo's just single-handedly cancelled this 425 push.
Well played by Sebastian.
He wants more, he's going to go get the demo!
Oh my god.
Zebo's just killed half the team, and Nuts nearly has Uber. So BK should really do Zebo justice for that aggressive play and good DF and just go win the game from here. Zappers is going to force the debt on the sticky, he's going to get some ground in. Rib's going to get a nice pipe kill onto Kenzie. He's going to try and work for point now as well, but there's a distraction on main from this soldier. Shayu's going to buy 425 time to stabilize. Scout's going to try and run in, going to try and focus down GDK, but GDK's got some nice DF to take down Zebasai. Rib's trying to force his way in right now, but he doesn't have that much help. Rib's going to get focused down, and BK coming in one at a time, and the respawn wave's going to come in. The scouts are going to crush him here. Nonson's in a whole lot of trouble, goes for a saw. The Sid sees it coming, but he doesn't see Zappis coming as he runs straight into him. And 425 stabilise, and with that Nuts and frag, they should be able to push out after that. But they have to be careful not to get too aggressive too quickly, as Kenzie's already on balcony looking to try and get on point.
Yeah, just ever so slightly greedy there from BK. Sure, they have a 1 round advantage, but like they had to know those spawns were coming in there. AMS went forward, got picked off and left Knutson exposed. He's gone down, and now it would be a big advantage for Dicker, except for the fact that he switched it up to Crits Creek, so it could be pretty much even here by the time 425 choose to push, and they should be pushing because they're a round down, but right now they seem quite content to sit back. I'm confused. Kenzie's going to snipe. This could be bad for BK.
Citizen Spy.
Maybe they know about the crits then. Quite likely.
Sid's all the way behind him. Sid's behind him on main right now. They just walked in lobby. Sid's going to come through now. There are stickies there. They haven't seen him. He's going to Nutson once. He's going to try and get the revolver out, but it won't go. Nutson's going to hold on to his Uber. Zebasai is meanwhile off-classing the sniper. Kenzie is on the counter snipe. But it's going to be crits against Uber right now, and I'm not sure if Sid would have checked for it before, because since he just went for the pick, I don't know if he checked for the crits as well. It's going to come through main. Dappers is going to get domed as they come in. Rib's trying to hit crit stickies, but he doesn't know where they are. We're going to pop normal Uber and drop down onto him. Absolutely devastating Uber from Xiaoyu. He's going to get the medic, he's going to get the demo man now as well. He can do with getting his soldier as well. The scout arrives. Xiaoyu's going to get free with the Uber. Kenji's going to get one. They clean up a lot of people here, and the only real danger is P hiding in trash from the back cap. He's going to go for it. Going to run into a scout. Needs to one-on-one this buff scout. Not working out for him. I don't think Sid even really took any damage there. Completely smashes him. And 425 have gotten off their last, gotten Spire, and can now probably move forward to mid as well.
Yeah, smart positioning there from Sid Vicious as well. Like they could look at the scoreboard, they knew P was alive, and they couldn't see him in front, so he waited back slightly in lobby and shut him down immediately. And that was a very easy retake after that nice Uber into the crits there by 425. There's action go down in the house though. Zappis and Zebo combining to kill off Sid Vicious, and Zebasai isn't even going to leave then. He's going to go and finish off Xiaoyu, who was out for revenge. But now they are 2 down. They can't control the flank or the choke, and they're going to have to back out, regroup a little bit. But looking at the positioning of the Rollerbladers, they're not really too interested in pushing right now. They're happy to get their charge up before they do anything, and now will he even push at all? Looks like they're going to peek in. Zappos is jumping through here, CX, but he's going to see that they're on Grey Bridge and tell the rest of his team they can walk forward.
Oh, Zappos is going to get on the medic as well. He's really low. Zappos is going to get a force out. 425 shouldn't have allowed that to happen. But BK are going to capitalise on this fully. They're going to have to try and go in for the force now, but Rib has sticky traps already. BK are so prepared for this. We're about to rush choke as well. They're going to Uber through. Dika is far back. But GDK's in a lot of trouble now as well. They're going to chase down GDK. He will go down. Sid's chased down as well. And whoever's left from 425 just needs to get out of here now.
Yeah, I mean, Dicker's walking back to last there with his head in his hands. He's wondering how he got forced there. They could see Zappos coming in high and like, it's like, surely this guy isn't a threat, but no, somehow he managed to get that force, and it just seemed to crush their morale briefly. This classic play, oh, big airshot from Sean John, going to juggle AMS up. They do end up trading though, but this is a 4-on-4, but there's a scout making a play for the point here. P trying to draw bodies down there, but it ends up being a wipe for the Rollerbladers.
Kenzie and Sid cleaning everything up now. I think Sid got 1, Kenzie got 3. No, Sid got 2, Kenzie got 3. Big plays from the scouts right there, cleaning everything up. Forsaken was talking to me sort of after they got knocked out and just said the scouts from 425 were too strong. Talking about strong scouts, Devastator's trying to take a 1v2. Can only force for trade for Shayu. But I don't think this is really going to slow 425 down too much. They have a 50% advantage. It's normal Uber as well, so they have net invulnerability to get through Ribs sticky. BK are just backing off, holding defensively. And 425's Uber's up now. I imagine they're going to be wanting to make the push. They're coming through choke, they're just going to Uber through. GDK's going to jump. But BK are so far back, they can't really get a lot here. 425 need to be careful not to overextend. But Sean John's taking a lot of damage at choke. Rib's going to keep putting the spam on. The flank's trying to come in. They're going to try and come through choke right now, but it's a little bit delayed, and Zappos and Zebasai get picked off, and the cap goes down. So little help from 425 players. GDK's going to jump a combo. GDK's going for nuts, and he's going to turn around and try and DM 3 people. He forces AMS to get taken down by Dika's now completely separated from his team, regrouping with him in Valley. Through all of this, though, Nutson's got Uber. He's going to pop it off. Sean John's going to get the force, and we're all going to back out resupply. Zebasai is going to try and chase a little bit, but he can't get a lot. And they're just going to try and recap mid, but I don't know if 425 want to let him have it.
Oh, they're thinking about going for it. They know they have those superior spawns once they're in control of the midpoint. They did get GDK, and he's the last man to spawn. He's going to bomb in, trying to carpet bomb these Swedes, but he can't land the damage. And so now they're going to back out in the knowledge that they have that Uber advantage, just about to hit 100% there. And the position of BK, very dangerous, real close on that train. They now realise that charge is a possibility. They're going to send Zebo in to try and force. Then comes Zappos as well. Dicker isn't even low himself, but he ends up dropping GDK, who was already weak there. And the Uber has been popped, and they've lost their demo man. This is fairly disastrous right now for the Russians.
Yeah, Zappos just bought so much time as well, not even dying to no Uber, and now we're just going to have to back off. GDK is still 5 seconds away from spawn. So difficult to defend Spire without that demo man, the only class you can, of course, block the point without being on the point. And BK just seem to want to slow it down. I think they want to they know they have a huge advantage, going to wait for Zappos to spawn, going to take their time. Only now moving for resupply, but a soldier actually gets juggled into Knutson. He's going to get the fourth. Pretty cheaply there as well. Only one player. A scout's going to commit to this demo man though. Going to try and get all over them. Sid's going to try and run behind, but he will go down. A couple of weak players, and the scout might get isolated at choke, but P with a nice meat shot to get himself out of that and take down Kenzie. And everything's going BK's way right now, even with that Uber being popped out of them.
Yeah, as long as they got that one frag, you know, it's never really that terrible a trade. They managed to lose nobody throughout the rest of that play and just sort of extend their man advantage. Zebo goes down very late into it there, but they've already capped the Spire. They'll be happy with that. It's not even that much of a differential in the Ubers, it's about 20%. But I think Dicker knows this, and he's encouraging his team forward. There's a lot of stickies right below him if he were to drop out that window. But they are going to Uber early. GDK launches himself forward with the invulnerability, but he's out of range of the medic, and he's going to get focused down by AMS and Hair P. And that attempt at using Uber advantage has left 425 with egg on their face, CX.
Yeah, Shayu the only player on the point throughout all of that as well, which meant the cap didn't even go either, so they didn't even get time back for that. And now we're going to see BK just stomp on mid, Uber onto mid, onto last even, Ubering through main, crushing the players. Dika's going to go down, Kenzie's going to go down, the cap is started, the players have respawned, but it's too little too late, and BK up 4-2 up. Should we go to some team comms? We've not gone to team comms yet.
Oh yeah, you're in control, man, do it.
Yep. Here we go. This is the BK comms.
You all. I'm going up slope this time, Sebo. On train.
Yeah, I'm going shithouse. Tapit go.
Dumb right side.
Soldier on
Hit
the
me
EMP.
once.
I'm always weak.
Soldier.
Scout on me,
Got
bro.
Oh, my bad, I should have stayed
It
there.
doesn't matter. Free up, bro.
Medic in house.
Kill the soldier, kill the soldier. Only a scout.
The scout took 60, he's
Oh
out.
shit, I thought it wasn't ready. He's 12 HP.
Window, he's in the
Window
middle.
Good.
Nice.
Get second, get second.
One
These
point.
guys are farming me now.
I'm spawning with
feeding.
zombies.
There we go. Pretty comfortable, really. They just seem to clean up the frags. They a little bit of panic from Nutson because he got flanked by a scout, but it didn't matter because VK had got so many frags already and just stuffed 425 back into their house.
A little bit of casual trash talk as well from Herr P there, saying, you know, that these Russians are feeding him. But no, I like the fact that we've seen BK changing gears a few times here between like their fast-paced play in the transitions, then slowing it way down when they were in control of middle, and now with coming out with a very aggressive middle and just crushing 425. They don't know what day of the week it is right now, CX. BK are already coming in bottom right with the double soldier spam. Don't manage to catch up Kenzie, but they were not far away from it. That was their roll of the dice where they build up the Uber, but now they still have the advantage and they can push top here, so they're just maximising their time. They're going to lead with Zebo and AMS straight into that soldier. Shao gets knocked down onto main. He's going to contest Rib there, but Rib will win that battle, and that's an important pick here. Dicker does have his charge, but the immediate switch up to the flank by BK yields 2 more frags, and now as long as they can just wait out this Uber charge, they can push in here 4 on 3. It's going to be a spawn for Shao in 2 seconds, but the rest of his team could already be dead. But then Zebasai's encouraging his team forward. He's calling from them. Even Rib's just playing around the main there. Knutson backs out, realising that Dicker's gone down, but they might be able to just keep chipping away here. 2 more spawns though. GDK and Sean John are up, but they have no heals. And if Knutson waits this one out with his team, they've got options to push. They can wait for the charge, they can just go in with the buffs, but it seems they're going to take that first option and just back all the way out, build the charge and push together.
Yeah, Rib tried to jump through main at the end to try and sort of get that capstone one. It was just for soldier up, but he just got stuffed by spam as he tried to do it and just had to back out. But that fight was so drawn out. Nutson's already got another Ripper, and they're getting back in lobby right now. And now 425, it's going to be even harder to hold on a second time round. And it looks like they were going to come through bottom right straight away. Scout and soldier are going to uber through. Going to try and focus down on soldier on point. Stickers are going down on point, but there's still not a lot of cap time. They've only got the 1 frag so far, and they're all kind of on the floor. Soldier's going to jump up. They're going to try and all come in now, stack that left-hand side, get the frag. 425 and clean up quite a few. The demo's focusing them down now. The heavy's going to clean up. There's no one left for 425. Rib and Herpy are going to get on the point. That's 5-2. There's 5 minutes left, and this map is starting to look slightly out of 425's reach. What happened to those good mids they were having early on?
Yeah, I think Dicker's feeling desperation as well. Previously in that last life he'd spawned on crits but didn't have time to get up. He's going to stay with crits because he knows they're up against the clock now. 5 minutes 30 as they go into this mid fight, and again it's another Valley rollout from the Rollerbladers. Coming up slope is Nutz, and he's looking for the bombs, but he's got great protection here as Zabas bombs forward, finds Sid Vicious, trades with the scout, actually stays alive himself. Zebo then finishes off Sean John, so that cut and edge of 425 has been dulled for now, but Knutson does go down. Shao goes in with his roamer buffs and makes something happen. GDK! 2k on choke as Ribbon Zebo try to pour forward. Their AMS is flanking right now as well. He's right behind Dicker. He can't save himself. Oh, he's going to drop. But it was crits. That doesn't count, right?
No. Brave from GDK. I guess they're just sort of looking at HP on the soldiers. 1 HP on Zappers, 2 HP on AMS. Unlucky really there for 425. But they want to contest this straight away. Again, they know there's not a whole lot of health. Zappers is going to be forced to crater. Sean John's already in the house, and they're still fighting over this point. They're not going to let BK cap. BK are coming with reinforcements now, but 425's spawn wave was worse, and theirs a little bit slower thanks to GDK and Dicker's late death. And now Zebaside's going to rush house. They're going to get 1 pick, going to get 2 pick. The scouts from BK really turning it on. Zebo playing really strong right now, taking a lot of one-on-one. Kenzie swapped to sniper now. Gets 1 on resupply and Zebaside, and Kenzie's going to need a few more big shots to try and keep his team in this here.
Ribs in control of that Spire. 4 minutes left on the clock, and it's really all on 425 to try and make the plays here. They do have 1 ace up their sleeve. That is the crits Krieg that's just coming up right now on Dicker, but he's already being pressured. Shao turned away, and Dicker will go down to AMS. He just plus forwarded into him with that buff and rocket spam. And now 425 are looking like they're going to lose another round. Only Sean John and Sid Vicious remain alive, but Zebo, AMS and Knutson already pouring through. Ribs there as well. They're just going to throw people onto the point, sticky it off. and make that 6-2, and it's going to be real hard to come back from that CX.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the mids that have changed for me. Sort of, 425 had his few early mids, that's when it was sort of 2-2, really even. And then BK have sorted out their mids. Zappis, Zebasai and P, just for flank from BK, have improved their mids quite a lot. Rib's staying alive for longer as well. Just an all-round improvement. And 425 don't have a counter to it. They're going to go really aggressive into house right now. Zappis leading the charge and AMS following up. But they actually end up losing a load of players on the flank instead. Just talking so much about that flank, then they all go down like that. GDK is going to lead in. Kenzie's actually on sniper for this mid. Didn't see that one, but he's going to get a headshot at the end on AMS. DK has gone down and Nutson has survived, but Nutson's by himself. He's just going back to respawn. He's going to change hat, glitch his way out of there. And 425, I think I'm going to try and get onto Spire, try and get some free cap time. Or maybe Kenzie's just wants to go get a position. GDK is getting on point now as well. Yeah, they want to try and get as much cap time for free. Zebasai is slowed down by Sean John, so they don't have a lot of presence. Soldier's going to jump. Kenzie's going to take him out, going to protect his man. GDK's going to stay and fight. Stays too long though and gets picked off. Kenzie's still trying to find a shot. Can't hit anything. Kenzie could really turn the tide of this game. But actually, Nutson just popped to save himself from the sniper. They might lose quite a few players here. Rib's going quite deep. Can't find the medic though. Shayu actually manages to trade for Zebasai, and they steal the cap. Sid just steals the cap and starts to run to last. He has a one-on-one against Zappis to take this last. He's getting in Zappis' face. Zappis is really weak. Zappis just about trades for him. Just about did enough. I don't know if 425 committed to block, but it looks like they did quite a bit. Nutson's going to give him the arrow frag on his medic counterpart there, following up AMS's bot. There's now a soldier in house, I believe, trying to fight a scout, but he's completely isolated. Kenzie's all the way back at resupply, and the soldiers, they know about him as well. BK know exactly where he is. That Shai is stuck behind, and Zebo's going back to fight him now.
Yeah, just taking a look at the clock once again, 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining, and maybe this is just Kenzie warming up his scope for the next map. Of course, this is a best of 3 now. We're in the lower bracket final. This was the first pick by 425, and since they look destined to lose this one, they're going to get to pick again.
Yeah, I think they have sort of called it quits for this map now, as Sid rushed mid as Pyro. That's sort of normally a sign. We're just going to let them cap it out. We're going to cap CP2, BK going to cap this, and that's a 7-2. And that's going to be 1 round in the bag for BK, and they have to play the enemy's map pick again.
It looks as well like, just looking at the tournament chat there's going to be a map or a server change as well, so there could be a little bit of downtime here, but only very minimal. I guess we should jump ahead and take a look at the logs, CX?
Working on it. Show me the logs. CommanderX.tf.
I'm copying it from chat. Can I be faster than CX?
Zebasai did the most damage on the server. 350 a minute. That's not bad, is it?
For a scout, pretty decent.
I've seen worse performances.
He is the EU Clockwork.
Look at this. Zebasai with 350 damage a minute and 6 caps. Rib just behind him on 13 caps. So they've clearly reversed the roles where Rib has to cap all the points so Zebasai can run forward.
AMS has been putting out consistently good numbers as well. Like the logs I've seen, he's always getting lots of frags and very minimal on the deaths there as well. I suppose that is helpful when you've got Zebo and Rib putting in big work like that, but considering he's only been in the team for a few days, I've been very impressed with his performance so far.
The only thing I did is when we watched him against maincall.tf, he did seem to go missing a bit, so I don't know if he's just missing that, you know, maybe it's easy to play well when your team's playing well, you know, when they're kind of up against it and it's a little bit more even or you're even losing. I'm not sure how much of a presence or impact he has. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe once we see them playing against main call again. Oh, call outs there. Do you think 425 have anything to offer on the second map, or have they been crushed getting capped out there on map 1?
I don't know. I think maybe if they play something where Kenzie can snipe a bit more, because Kenzie's a better sniper than Zebasai or any of the other players on BK. So if they can get on a map like Snakewater, maybe? There's no way Snakewater's taken out.
No, they can play
Snakewater's in. Yeah, Snakewater, or maybe even Gullywash, or like they beat GG Well Played on Gullywash. So you never know. Or even Process, just something where Kenzie can have a bit more free reign, because I don't think in these straight-up fights, with the way Zebasai is playing right now, Zappis is playing well, Ribs, they're all the BK sort of damage classes are doing well, hitting their shots. It's going to be really difficult for them to compete on that front. So I think they just need to change the game, change it to a sniper map.
I think it's interesting that 425 predicted themselves to finish third, and they've already achieved that at least, but a lot of people didn't give them any credit. They had, rumoured roster changes in the pre-season, but now they've come out here and they've demonstrated they can get this far. They showed us some decent plays on Badlands, but they're really going to have to dig a lot deeper if they want to beat their own expectations and really shake things up a little bit here. We could go to 3 maps, definitely. They've got the map pick on their side here, and it does look like it's going to be Snakewater now that I'm on the new server. I want to believe they can do it. Do you believe so?
Snakewater, I called for a sniper map, did I not?
You did, indeed.
There we go. Kenzie on sniper, and that's what I predict. So I think they can do it. I'd be surprised, but if maybe they do sort of like sniper and crits, just play to their strengths. You've got GDK and Kenzie on the team. They tried to play just sort of a straight up game against BK there, and they got dominated pretty convincingly. So why not play to your strengths?
Just trying to get some confirmation there on Twitch chat. Did anyone win the keys in the last map? Did we actually have a correct prediction for once? There was a big bounty there. It rolled over for like 8 maps in a row over both streams. Did someone win it? That's what I want to know. Either way, there will be more keys given away, or key potentially if somebody won it. All you have to do is tweet at teamfortress.tv with your prediction for the next map. Looks like it's going to be Snakewater. It's still BK versus 425. Tweet and tell us who you think is going to win and what the scoreline will be. And you could win 1/9 keys.
And Admirable's hat.
Oh, there it is. Suyo tells us on Mumble. Omnipotent default one. 8 keys. Shut your face, CommanderX. but we have more, so we're back to the 1 key bounty. Maybe it's not worth your while tweeting in, whatever you think, guys, but we have a lot of keys in store for the grand final, so even if this one rolls over, we're going to be trying to offload all our keys in the last match. It's going to start at 21 CEST, but we're still here in this lower bracket final. It's a best of 3 and we're on map 2 CX.
Yeah, it's going to be Snakewater, so it'll be interesting to see what 425's tactic is. Like I said before, don't be surprised if it's crits. Don't be surprised if anything else. I think they need to play to Kenzie and GDK's strengths. Sid's pretty good as well. Like, he can compete with P and Zebasai. They need to play to that and just maybe use their soldier just to sort of like, just to soak up damage. Just throw them in there, let them soak up the damage. Yeah. And then just make space for the more talented players, for the crits and the GDK.
Yeah, we might even see Zebasai considering would he ever drop the scattergun and play sniper. He loves those sniper mids, such as the classic Broder double sniper mid on Gully Wash. Oh, not on this mid fight anyway. That would be too crazy.
Here we go then. Second map. Get your predictions in at Team Fortress TV on Twitter if you want a chance to win some keys, by which I mean a key. GDK going to take on Rib on his first middle, both near a pretty similar time. No real damage done by anyone as of Knutson just walks into the pipes. He goes down straight away. Zappis is going to get taken as well. BK just trying to go too aggressive to clinch it. Zebasai is going to give a medic. A lot of trading going on now. Zebasai is the only one left alive. Going to take on this Scout. Scout's really weak. Zebasai still on full health. Zebasai wants to take this one free. He catches a rocket bow. He gets one more. Shai will just about take him down. But Zebasai, was that 4? That was 4 on middle for Zebasai.
Yeah, 4K for Zebo. He went up top. He's playing the classic tweak strategy. He just sort of ran forward from the high ground, killed the scout in the air, put 3 shots into Dicker, got that one nipped into the storeroom, got the kit, came back out and got 2 more there. If only someone on his team had managed to stay alive, they could have managed to clean that up. But as such, that very long middle just ends there with the retreating of the 425 players as they take control of mid. But look at Dicker, he spawned on crits, so even though he spawned slightly later, he could have a little edge here in this battle against Knutson by the time it comes up. But so many weak players on both sides, lots of red health for the Swedes, but they're continuing to move forward. Zebasai tries to retreat there but gets caught out by a pipe from GDK, And this is a good situation right now for 425. As long as they make this fight drag out and don't lose control of the point, their spawns will come in sooner. And they will be closer.
Nutson's gonna drop! Down he goes! GDK's firing off war, he gets AMS, he gets zapped. That's free for GDK, including the drop. And they're gonna hold on to mid in convincing fashion. What did I say, ads? Crits, GDK, win the game. Someone hire me now.
That's what we really need in TFT, you know, we need that coach role like you see in Dota and LoL. And even CSGO now, we need those full-time coaches, CX. I would happily employ you to be the cool clan coach. Send me your resume.
Well, Sonny Black's now the manager of maincool.tf, isn't he? So maybe that's where TFT's moving, more of a professional setup. As Sean John and Zebasai trade, and it's crit still, isn't it, for DK and GDK, except the difference is now BK know about it. They have P on that Pyro, I think. He's actually playing close to left, not close to his medic. Oh, now he's moved back close to his medic. Just going to try and reflect those crit stickies, keep him away. Soldier's going in for the distraction. Must know the crits is coming. It's coming from top left. He misses all the stickies so far. He's going to get AMS defensively. He's going to fire again, but that Pyro P doing his job, reflecting it. Mackenzie's come in and killed him. It's sort of a 3v3. A Soldier's behind though. Zappers needs to get back to the rest of his team pretty quickly to help clean this up. Kenzie's going to pick up P. They're going to clean up everyone, and 425 are going to take the whole round. Hopefully, if they can keep this going. They got a strong start on the last map, but I want it all the way. I won't be upset.
What did Hair P actually do there? Apart from, you know, reflecting a few things, he was really just like a waste of heals. He wasn't doing any damage. It's the rest of his team were dying all around him. Sure, he survived to the end, but he was the only guy actually getting healed. I think he could have made a better choice of class there, but we are going to go to second middle, and it's still crits for Dicker. He wants to take this game by the horns. We're going to see Zappas juke into the kitchen. He's going to come back out though. He's not going to go all the way around. He's looking for his opening. He's in onto GDK. And most of 425 are already back in the Sorum. I'm not entirely sure why they didn't want to commit to that. Was it an early death?
Dika was low. I think Dika was low, so they all kind of backed off. So I think Shio just went in to try and follow on Sean John's bomb. But everyone else already backed off. And they have got the crits in the back, but they have to use it on Nutson just streaming forward. They still have the crits in the bag, and Nutson's only on 90%. He doesn't have it yet, but GDK's not really in a position to use it on him. Actually, Sid's got behind and killed Nutson. Nutson having a terrible start to this mid. They're going to pop off for crits just to try and kill their soldier, I think. Are they going to get him? The pain train's out. There we go. AMS finally gets taken down, and 425 still kind of in control, but a little bit messier than maybe they would have wanted. Didn't get the full use of that crit. But because Nutson died, it doesn't matter. They're just going to build up another advantage. GDK's already on mid, moving through. There is a soldier hiding top. In comes Zappis for a big bomb. Launches Deeker in the air. GDK takes one from the team and eats that rocket, but ribs that long range roll coming in. Down goes Deeker, and now the aggression's going to shift onto Nuts, and he takes 50 damage, but no one's really there to follow on Sean John's bombs. And whoa! He's on Sniper. There's a headshot. Kenzie and Sid, the only players alive right now. One of them's hiding above, but Kenzie's just going to try and drop it. Both scouts are behind. One's on Nutson. Nutson goes down to 50. The scout's juking around. Nearly gets another shot off, but Nutson will survive. And now 425 have just spent 3 players for nothing.
Big Sid had the opportunity there. Medic with his back to him. Sometimes it was the hardest shots to hit. But he didn't manage to connect the fatal blow onto this, and he has survived. He's got 85-90% here for that Uber charge. They can wait, but they're already getting frags anyway. Super weak health on the BK side. Headshot from Kenzie across the map there. Gets another one to Rib as well. The Uber has come in, but it's 3-on-3. Kenzie can go and switch to Scout now. He's coming in, he's pressuring Nuts, and him and Sid Vicious have Zebasai sandwiched. AMS is up top, but he kills off Dicker with the shotgun before he does go down himself. But wow, really impressive there by 425 to hold on. What was that, CX?
Just they would listen to me, didn't I? Kenzie goes Sniper, GDK
Big coat,
crits.
CX! High fives!
They're going to take CP2 off the back of that as well. It'll be interesting to see what Deeka's going to spawn on. Trying to flick through and find him. Oh, I literally can't find him for the life of me. It's crits! Why am I not surprised? But Nutson does have advantage, so it probably means they're going to have BK going to have Uber at the same time as 425 have crits. So 425 have to play this quite smartly, and they also have to be aware that P's on Sniper, scoping down at them. We need to pressure him out. And right now BK just want to start a non-Uber push just to get Peanut space. And 425 are really defensive right now, and the soldier's caught out quite a bit. Gonna have to fall over to the storeroom area. He's going to get picked off. Crits is nearly up, but Uber's nearly up as well. Sid's just did he come from underneath?
Yeah, it came all the way around there. 2 shots and the medic has time to take the sniper out as well. And only Sean John dead at the minute. Sid will die eventually, but it's a wipe against BK there. Wow. wow.
Yeah, Zappos did well to come in at the end, just land a nice sort of juggle and wall shot onto Dika to take him down and cancel out that crits. But because the crits build so fast, it's probably we're gonna be in the same situation again. Nuts to have Uber at the same time as for crits, but the scouts right now, Kenzie and Sid, just all over Nuts and not giving him room to breathe and just opening the door for GDK to come and clean it up.
Just a minor correction there. I think it was Zebo was sniping, and he's continued his less than impressive sniper form in that last push. And now off the back of that, 425 are taking control of middle, and they're probably going to have a slight crit advantage here. Again, it's going to be pretty small though. They'll have to push pretty promptly if they want to make use of that. And they're getting buffed up now. The team health is looking good. They're faking it out. They're starting to come up with a plan here. They're going to see Zebo. Maybe that's the plan. Wait for Zebo to push into his end push. But Zebo survives this time.
GDK coming around the corner, Crits is fully charged, Nutson nearly has it. GDK's looking for an angle, he's going to Crits around the corner, he gets a lot of damage onto that soldier, but they're going to Uber out instead. GDK now needs to get out of here if possible. He tries to jump away, not much of a jump though. He's now got a lot of pressure on him, they're going to get completely crushed here. BK cleaning up all the place. Kenzie's going to get ribbed. Sid's still dancing around on the low ground as well, going to smash the scout up top. Can't quite finish the kill. There we go, Sid's going to finish the kill. Another scout coming in though. He won't be able to finish him, there's not a lot of health. AMS is going to arrive. PNAMS. Nearly said PMS then. Jeez. Going to clean that one up. And they're going to get onto middle.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen sort of back-to-back wipes there on 2. 425 crushing BK on their own second, and then pushing and being pushed back and defending on the Russian second against BK, but BK didn't manage to push back and take control of middle off the back of that. So even after all that back and forth, 425 still with the sort of net gain here as they start to move forward. Zappos jumps into the window, but he's spotted Show's right below him. Zappos is very weak, he's going to be taken out of this fight. Sid Vicious is right in there from Sorum and manages to come all the way around. GDK gets credit for that frag on to Zappos, but the whole time here there's a Kritzkrieg coming up for Dicker. He's slightly behind here. They're going to pop off early. That was a long range crits that didn't connect. Here P's gone under. He's been spotted. He's going to get isolated. He's turning heads though. Knutson seems like he wants to push. They've been forced. They're going to use Uber from the lobby and move forward, and there's so many Russian players on the low ground. 425 all over the place, and Dicker is unsure what he should do. He's trying to call in his team, and it looks like what?
GDK did so much work there. The soldier's going to arrive. I don't think he's going to clean him up, but considering how bad how bad a position that was, like GDK and Dika like behind underneath the sort of lower lobby area, while there's an Uber on CP2 and they're just completely caught out. GDK and Dika survived for so long, put out so much damage, forced the frag onto Knutson, and as we're saying that, Kenzie wins a one-on-one with Zebasai and is going to go behind as well. I think he's waiting to try and take on as well. He's just buying so much time here for his team, Kenzie. He's not going to be able to get out, I don't think. He's too low health. P will clean him up. But now I think a soldier's going to try and come out window. Scout's behind, he's on Knutson. Nutson's really low, 34 HP. Nothing's going to come out, but there's more people coming forward. 425 are flooding through. They're outnumbered though. Zappos is going to jump in, kill them up. It's just GDK right now. He's got stickies loaded, and that's just so low. It's so unlucky, it's so hard to hit, just needs one players. The scouts are on him now as well. GDK is going to eventually get picked down thanks to Zebasai coming to help AMS out. But I won't be surprised if they go for this again as 425 have some pawns. Zebasai's going to rush it, he's going to win the duel with Sid, but Kenzie's coming to fight him as well, as I think my TF2 just crashed out.
Yeah, a bit of misstep by Dicker there in that last play. Like, as soon as Knutson had gone down, all he had to do was stay alive. But he put himself through that doorway and was caught up against the wall and sort of made himself an easy pick there. He could have just sort of sat back and healed people and let his team soak up the damage, but he put himself in the firing line there, and again they find themselves still in control of middle but unable to gain control of that CP4. They're trying to work their way forward here. They're struggling. There's still loads of time left in the clock, 19 minutes here. If you have just joined us, this is the second map of a best of 3 in the lower bracket final of this, the Team Fortress TV Invitational number 4, powered by TT Esports. Shout out to our sponsors, TT, and of course Sir B. But that big crits is coming in. GDK with the long range sticky straight through into the lobby door there, manages to catch Knutson, and that big medic pick might not count for much as they find themselves 4 or 5 players down. Anyway, GDK versus Rib, but the health is far superior for the Swedes as Rib and Zebasai move forward to take control of this point. Disastrous. They get that medic pick, but somehow lose everyone else, CX.
Yep, my game's completely crashed. Keep going, ads. Gonna be a couple of minutes here.
Well, we're gonna do the old radio cast here. I'll paint you a picture with my words, CX. Right now, BK, Zenitsu and Rollerbladers have managed to push off the back of that sort of catastrophic crits right there by 425. They've taken control of the middle. Zebasai pushed forward himself, but did go down to Sean John. Rib avenged him, but all players back on the field now at 6 on 6, but there's no charges up right now, and that's going to make the game a bit more fluid. Perhaps they have the option to push here, but will they want to? And for 425, they know they have the crits and they're going to have it sooner, so they don't need to push until they have that. They're going to wait. But they should already be moving forward now if they want to make the most of this. But if they do decide to go Sauron, which is the most likely, the best covered route, they're going to realise that there's 4 stickies above them for Zub. So quite wisely, they've realised that, or sorry, Rib has that covered. They're going to try and go from lower, but they've waited so long now, they're unsure. They're trying to get a pick with Kenzie there with the sniper from lower, that angle all the way up through the slope, but really their options are severely limited because they waited for so long. And now Sean John goes down. They're starting to hemorrhage players on the flank. Sid's gone down as well. Maybe this is the plan. It's the counter pick we're going to throw to and bait you into our crits. I don't know, this is really risky right now. The sniper of Kenzie was well far forward there trying to make the hero headshot. He's gone down as well. And there he comes storming into the lobby, kills off Dicker. It seems like 425 can't do anything right now. Every decision they make has ended up in disaster, and now they're sitting on last here. Here comes the Uber from the Swede Finn combo. Rib, Zappis and Knutson pouring through. They're trying to find the frags. Zappis manages to kill off GDK, but dives to a roller from beyond the grave. The spawns come in immediately. Knutson gets obliterated by the Scattergun of Sid Vicious. He also gets the frag onto Rib as well. And those infamous spawns on Process. Oh wait, this is Snakewater. I'm losing my mind here. Last have actually worked their magic in favour of 425. They're still in this game. It's only a 1 round deficit, but it's in their favour. They're 1-0 up right now, and 16 minutes left on the clock. CX, how's those technical problems looking?
I'm desperately trying to make temperature adjustments to that computer to help it hold him. But I think TF2's decided to launch. Maybe I'll even be able to connect to a server soon.
No problem. Zappis is playing Sniper right now. He's off-classing from roaming soldier. The Sniper gets a headshot onto Xiaoyu as the 425 are trying to push in. They are back on med again right now. They decided to do away with their Crits Krieg ways. They lost 2 players there though, so they can't actually move forward. Zebasai is scouting ahead here. He's going to put a little bit of time on the point and actually bait forward the 425 push, and I think they've totally misread the situation. It was only Zebo was there. AMS actually gets caught out in the lobby, but Zebo just stepping onto the point was enough to encourage 425 to commit very deep there. They chased all the way. They've lost 3 already. Dicker is down on 20 health here. He's going to die on top of the crate on 2. GDK, last man alive, is going to be hounded down by Herp. He's trying to reload stickies and pump them out one at a time, and it's bought him just enough room to breathe. He's backing off towards the roller door of the right spawn, but Rib's trying to jump in and take control. Rib on the high ground on the tower on last here. Kenzie with the sniper spawn, but there's nobody on the point right now. And BK are making it difficult for themselves rather than just stepping straight onto the point and capping that. They were caught in 2 mines there. They dillied it like, but Knutson eventually sees and steps onto the point and makes it 1-1 here. It's an equal game between Zenitsu Rollerbladers and 425. This is the second map though, and this is 1 map away from BK making it through to the grand final. CX. No, he's still not here. GDK rolling out from the lower side has come in, and now he's going to be able to spam pipes high over the point. He's trying to put that roller damage onto the BK combo, and as the mid progresses, it's 3 on 3 here, but there's Knutson going to die to the aggression of Kenzie coming in with those scatter shots from behind, and now he's trying to go toe to toe with Zappis and RP, but they come out on top. Then the sticky comes in from GDK, kills off Zappis. RP drops down out the window. He's going to pick up that lunchbox, and now he's trapped GDK on the wrong side of mid. GDK is going to be aware that there's people rolling out from behind him. Zebasai is just storming forward as fast as he can here. RP has gone and gotten another med pack, and GDK realises it's time to leave. He's going to jump out, but Sean John didn't get the memo. He's jumping forward. The Scattergun of Zebasai is going to find him and he's been eviscerated. Now, this is the man advantage and positional advantage for the Knutson Rollerbladers. Are going to be able to just step across the middle there, take the high ground, and make it really difficult for 425 to do anything. But they have crits, and it's coming up at about 5%. Dicker and GDK, even though they're 2 down here in this fight, they're going to come in. They need you, Sticky. GDK finds one onto AMS. That's pocket down. He's not sure who to shoot now. And he gets launched so high he can't even hit any more Stickies. It's out of range of the Medi beam there. But they have 2 scouts on the floor to do all the heavy lifting here. Sid Vicious and Kenzie coming up strong.
Wow,
Rib with the magic fight. What?
The scout's still fighting here as well. Zebasai is going to go down, and I can't believe my game crashed during this game, because all I get is PMs from David about what's about to happen and like all the 6 streaks and everything. This game is absolute chaos. BK want to come back in, GDK's course up. Sid goes down. There's a player behind right now, a soldier. Sean John's there, but BK know about it. They know exactly where he is, and he's going to try and make a play anyway, but it's going to be tough. He's going to get picked down, and I think 425 is just going to have to cancel the aggression for a little bit. Right
now, I see ×4 on the midpoint. It's BK taking control of things, moving forward with a steady hand here. They have to be aware that Fritz is still the threat. The fake call comes out from Dicker, but it is a pretty sheepish move forward here by Knudsen. He knows he doesn't want to commit too far, but Zebasai, of course, he's in behind. He's managed to run in there, kill off Dicker, and that gives a severe advantage here for the Rollerbladers. They have Knudsen, their titular medic, alive here, and with Uber charge, they're going to be able to move forward towards that right hand side on their perspective. They're going to use the roller door, they're pushing in here to try and get straight in onto their enemies, but they haven't even capped the point yet. It's Sid versus P. Sid comes out on top, but Zappis is going to come in and be able to cap that one off, but he's taken 2 players out of the push there. Sid doing great work taking P and Zappis away from the fight and making it defendable right now for 425. There's continues to be bombed forward there by those BK players, just throw themselves into the meat grinder, but they didn't manage to get Dicker. That's probably the key frag they were looking for. Knudsen survived, but Dicker's storming into the lead here with Kritzkrieg, man.
Yeah, Dicker was on 9 HP after that Zappis button, but just about gets away anyway. Scout's going to drop in GDK. What a nice reaction from GDK. Turns sort of 90 degrees to the right. Pipes Zebasai as he flies into him midair. And now he's got a crit streak again as well, so I imagine GDK is going to be looking for just move forward. Kenzie's on sniper as well. Knudsen's going to need to be far back for this. For crits is going to come in. They need some nice aggression onto him. He's going to crits now. He crits us in blind. He doesn't get a whole lot of damage. Soldiers onto his medic straight away. He will clean up Zappis eventually, but that's not a whole lot of frags for him. That's only 2 so far. GDK stuck in this middle now, going to get isolated by Zebasai. P starting to cap behind him. Sid's going to take down Zebasai with 3 HP to spare. They're still all over him. There's a skill stick coming out onto Rib, but he's going to clean that up. He's got back cap. Should be able to take down Sid here as well. He's got a major health advantage on him. Down to 1 HP Sid is. Sid's all over him. P's down to 20. P just about gets the winger out, takes him down. Wins that one-on-one, and they do claim CP. But they still only tied up here. They're really back and forth so far in this game. Really doesn't feel like a 1-to-1.
Yeah, it's that's been incredible. Just the back and forth play. Kenzie on the scope right now is going to try and do his best to defend his team. Dicker's still on the crit streak, which isn't necessarily that bad on defense. Just maybe changes the dynamic a little bit. Zebasai steps in, finds Sean John standing on the rail and launches him forward with that scatter hit, propelled with the impulse of that buckshot. He does eventually die himself, but he might have gained some valuable information here. They'll definitely know about that sniper as Kenzie keeps pumping out the shots, but
GDK's
doesn't really
going
find
right
any
with
heads.
crits. He's lined it up, he's missed though. He's going to try and go for a big crit sticky onto the soldier, but he just gets juggled backwards. He's going to go down. He's going to be cleaned up by AMS. AMS costs AMS his life, but he doesn't mind that. The Uber's coming in now from Knudsen and Co. They're going to go left hand side, and the Scout's going to rush him. They're going to take down the Scout. Rib's now going to try and chase down his soldier. He's going to jump and try and do the damage. Nice bit of body shot from Kenzie. Sean John's doing trying as much damage as he can to this Scout, but he needs help. GDK's going to respawn as well. GDK might have arrived at just the perfect time. Trying to put damage down onto that Scout. The Scout's pretty low. A soldier's about to arrive as well. They need to finish this Scout. The Scout's doing so much work, staying alive for so long. Shayu arrives and cleans them up. Zebasai stayed alive for so long, but it wasn't enough. And now Sid's going to try and chase out as well, but he's spammed back. And the dust settles again. It is still 1-to-1. Dicker on crits.
Zappis the farthest man forward right now for BK. He's going to peek lower and then jump back. He doesn't see much of anything, but if he did make it forward, he'd realise Kenzie's still running that scope. He's going to be sniping Sid Vicious now, playing NG. And he's going to get that 7th player up on the field, that level 3 sentry. He's beating it furiously. And he's also building the engineer sentry as well. Right now I'm looking at Kenzie peeking on that right hand side, but he spots the roller, decides to back out. Sean John's covering him closely there, but he did get rushed by Zebasai previously, but he's playing sniper, gets the headshot on GDK.
Oh my god, he got Dicker as well. A huge snipes from Zebasai. We criticised him earlier for not hitting his shots, but he devastates Benbear. A close range headshot by onto GDK, followed by the downwards close range headshot onto Dika for the drop on the crit streak. Incredible play from Zebasai. And it's finally allowed BK to take the lead.
Yeah, for a long time there, 425 were using a couple of tools to really dictate the pace. The Kritzkrieg and the sniper of Kenzie, but it seems like BK have sort of figured out that puzzle, and now they're back in the lead here, 2-1. Zappis is going to come in from his own kitchen. He's going to target down GDK, but immediately they turn around and annihilate him. But Shayu has been shut down by Zebasai at the same time. It's a 5-on-5, and just filling up the vacuum there, you see the players of the Rollerbladers stepping forward across the point, and even though it was equal in numbers, the position was strong there, but the crits is coming in. GDK finds Rib, and he's gonna land. Oh, another one in there onto Hair P. I thought it was Knudsen, but he's still running. He's surely not gonna make out alive. Sid Vicious, GDK gonna hunt him down. Sid getting full credit for that frag, but the crits paying dividends, CX.
Yeah, but again, Sid and Kenzie just doing so much work just to take all the attention from BK to allow GDK and Dika to get that crit. Like, just allow them to turn the tables on that mid. Now we see Zebasai sniping through cheese, and they are going to walk through that way. I think they've seen the scope. Shayu's definitely seen the scope right now. Scout's going to rush through and take out Zebasai, and I imagine they might want to keep going anyway. There is a soldier hiding on the low ground. Zappis is now behind him, going to try and jump with a medic, but Dika's kind of there, delays, baits out the jump from Zappis. Nice play there. Gizola already nearly got another crit streak as well. Herpy is on the defensive pyro. Let's see if he can do anything more with it now. It's going to be GDK again on the crit. Zebasai's counter sniping as well. The bomb goes in, GDK's lining it up. He sends it in, but it's reflected. GDK's body shot as well. GDK's trying to go forward, but can't get a lot done. He's not even putting that much damage out, and P's going to clean up some damage. Aggressive players. Dika's gone all the way through, gets 2 slices onto Knudsen, puts him down to 20 HP. There's not a lot of players left though, there's only Sean John now, who's going to try and go lower, try and get the back cap, but surely they're going to check lower. The combo's still on last. Oh, air shot. Zappis all over Sean John. Can't get anything done. Knudsen's got a full charge ready to go, and BK can move forward again. 5 minutes left. 425 probably really could have done with that crits coming off. Starting to run out of time, and now we see Sid on Spy, but he's going to bump into everyone. They definitely know he's on Spy now. Down he goes. Zebasai is going to give a meat shot on him, and now they're going to walk forward. Kenzie's on Sniper as well, and they're all kind of in the same place here. 425 probably not going to get the force off. Shayu's going to go down, and P is playing really aggressive as well. So Zebasai's actually going to take the in. GDK is going to try and jump away. He's getting all the heals on him, trying to help him get out, but he's going to be chased down by AMS. Dika's now trapped in as well. AMS is going to clean that one up as well. AMS has got the shotgun out, forces Sean John to go down as well. Now it's just Kenzie, Sid and Shayu. They've got the forward spawns though, because mid has been blocked by Sid, I believe. On 1 HP, I missed that. Sid's just gone on a rampage behind him, and BK have wiped.
Sid has made a few really smart decisions. He seems to be able to spot those opportunities quite well. Managed to deny that cap and sort of make BK pay the price for being slightly over-aggressive there, but he did manage to cap CP4 as well, which is going to buy his team even more time, but they don't want to take it, they want to walk forward, and Zappis is gladly there, going to meet him with open arms straight into the face of Dicker, 2 rockets, and that's going to be a complete wipe. I mean, just a bit of miscommunication there that Sid Vicious couldn't tell his team quickly enough that it was bad to continue to push, and caught out there in the sort of no man's land of the green area. They just got absolutely annihilated, CX.
Yeah, and that's going to allow BK to take mid straight back and have a really strong push, as a lot of 425 just got the bad spawns there. Kenzie's going to need to hit something pretty special to keep him in this. Knudsen's going to peek through now, but I don't know if they really have an angle, and there's not a lot of position really for any of 425. It's going to be difficult for Kenzie to get the shot. View was actually popped off pretty early, and they're going to try and go through right, but it's the longer route from where they were. We're going to try and come in, but the Eva's faded by the time they're actually in. Both soldiers are in now, and GDK is getting focused down pretty hard. But the scouts are coming to clean up. Dika gets a slice as well. Dika's going to have a crit, pops it on Sid. He's going to clean up P. Nutson's trying to run away lower, but I think Sid's already coming out. And where is Zebasai? He's just spawned. He's on his way. It's too little, too late though. He's on sniper. Nutson's going to go down. They're going to get onto C2. And I won't be surprised if BK want to try and take this. They don't have GDK with them to lock out the Swedish and Finnish aggression. But they're just going to back it off, play with the sniper. They know there's 3 minutes left and BK are a roundup. All they need to do is not lose a round.
If Zebo had played Scout there from spawn, could he have made it in time to save Knutson?
Probably,
We'll
yeah.
never know, but he continues to try and play Sniper. And now this is his opportunity to be the hero. He's going to be coming up against Kenzie, and his position is given away by the fact he's just domed P. So Zebasai has the option. Sticker has the crits though, and it's all on GDK. There's a soldier above. Why does nobody look up? Zappis with the drop, raining down rockets from on high, and surely 425 can't come back from this one.
Kenzie's going to try. Kenzie gets for Zebasai frag, then he gets for Medic. He goes for a body shot as well. GDK's in, AMS will clean that up. GDK's the only one left. Dika's going to respawn. 2 minutes 20 left. It's not all over yet, but I imagine BK are probably going to pick up CP2 for free now, since Dika can't really put up a lot of resistance. But 425 have to push when they have spawns, really. They don't have a choice. The clock is against them.
Oh, look at this as well. It's the old switcheroo. Deeker's decided he wants to go overcharge here, but Knutson is taking a page out of the Russian medic's book, and he's got Kritzkrieg in the tank. He's building up, and he's going to go into the lead here in terms of that percentage battle. So really, this is given more options for the Rollerbladers. They can get aggressive with the crits, they can just sit back and soak up the sort of flailing of the Russians. Oh, GDK's going to get picked off. AMS straight into the lobby with the 3k! Connects the shotgun to finish off Dicker there. Sean John and Sid Vicious, the only two left alive here, but Knutson's also about to get crits. So this is sort of really using a sledgehammer to crack a walnut here as they go in against two with crits and 4 players. 2 spawns come in, but it's not going to matter. There's nothing they could do there, and that's going to be 3-1 for BK as 425 just sort of struggle against that clock.
Yeah, it sort of forced 425 to sort of go forward, but saying that, there's so many times that Zappis has just got Dika for kind of cheap. They've not had to, like, he's just hidden around a corner and got away with it, when they know Zappis is going to try and do that, especially when they're running crits. But now we're on mid, and wow, Rib just catches Sean John straight away with the spam. He's got another soldier on him now. He's going to launch him up in the air. Going to try and pipe him down as well. Scout on top of him, but AMS comes back with another 3-man to clean them up. And Rib's going to take down GDK. Nice work from the pocket clashes on that mid from BK. And now it's just Kenzie alive on sniper. Scoped up over mid. I don't think Rib's going to try and jump. Full charge body shot onto him. Rib's going to clean him up though with 10 HP to remain. The GGs are called in chat. Good luck passed on for BK in their next game as well. And I believe we have some logs.
Yeah.
Strong ads, you seem a little bit
I
downtrodden.
believe you're right. Oh, it's just like
I thought you were just really upset now.
got very
You got
confused
knocked
trying to
out.
close TF2 at the same time there. But I'm looking at the logs there, man, and GDK up top in terms of the damage. Obviously, crits helps a little bit, but I don't think you get that extra damage anymore. But then Zebasai again, top damage and for his team, 313 per minute, followed up by AMS, Zappis, and Rib. Like they're all
42
major
frags
damage.
by AMS. That's pretty good.
Even when he goes in and dies, he's making these 3Ks, and he just seems to have a good sense of timing, or he's at least just listening to his team and following up on the damage done by Zappis and Zebasai, and he seems to be the real beneficiary there, like put it by kills and assists per death. Actually, Kenzie playing pretty well, 19 assists, 29 frags and 21 deaths. He's up top for that metric, but then you got AMS up there with an
Sid
impressive
plays-
42 frags.
Sid and Kenzie are really impressive. Really impressive. Are we joined by Knutson? Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
So you made it
What's
to
up?
the grand final for a rematch against maincall.tf. How was it playing against pretty much a constant crits and sniper?
Yeah, this map was really painful. We're like surprised every single time too, so it was kind of embarrassing. But yeah, it was really painful for me because we never noticed that we're coming, and then it popped up on my face. And really, did you see that sticky on lobby on the first crit? I think it was the first crit they used. Holy shit, that was the best crit ever. I got surprised there. I was so far back in the lobby, and still he got the crit in on me. He played really well, to be honest.
It was a thing of beauty. Like there was a lot of deaths from both medics that game, but you played well. You managed to die less than Dicker. You guys came out ahead with a 3-1 victory. You didn't get to choose a map this game, but dare I ask you, might you be thinking of picking any of the maps we've seen so far in the grand finals?
We didn't really discuss the maps. We said let's discuss it when we have to do it. So we haven't really talked through about that, to be fair. So I don't know.
Don't want to give anything away.
Your favorites? No, I'm not gonna spoil it either. So.
We loved your comms during the heavy fist fight. We listened to the entirety of your comms. It was...
Yeah, I heard you really do it before, so I was trying to do something ridiculous, but
I think we came in just as you had finished singing.
Oh, really? All right,
yeah, I think we just missed it, unfortunately.
Yeah, we were warming up. How is it gonna work now, though? Is it gonna be fist fight again? Because I kind of don't like this fist fight.
It was only because it was the lower bracket and both teams had lost. So now the main call, they're undefeated, you know, so they get to pick first, but then it's losers pick.
Yeah, but I still don't understand the fist fight. I must say that.
It was either that or flip a coin.
Well, we came from the upper bracket, so
yeah, but you lost.
Should be
as
some
well,
advantage.
mate.
What? Yeah, but we
You
didn't
lost?
lose as early as
Should
they
I
did.
reward you for losing? Well done. You lost slightly later in the tournament.
All right, we're
Even
better seated then. Whatever. Pick whatever you want.
If you guys are really winners, you would have won the heavy fist fight. But you did come out in 2 maps, man.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome, man, to be honest. I loved it. It felt like we all 5 just standing in together and just fisting and hoping for something to happen.
Because like you both went the same way on the gully wash middle, which is just like this really narrow corridor with like 5 heavies coming from each way.
Yeah.
And just everyone's just stacked against each other, then like rib falls off a point or something.
I didn't even know if I hit people or not. That's fun I had.
So I think you guys have a little break here. You actually finished quite early. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, 1 hour break. 21.
Yeah.
That's good for us, to be honest. I kind of need it. My head is kind of, I don't know, tired.
I guess we're probably going to go to a break as well, CX. I don't know if anyone won that last giveaway.
You mean rather than talk about the final for the next hour and 12 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're going to be late, so they're going to get default win, don't worry.
Yeah, that default win rule was actually brought in on the behest of Ips. So, he is definitely looking to flex his default muscles, man. Don't mess with that guy.
Yeah, he was so childish, though, on the last game we had the upper bracket. I don't understand that guy.
What happened?
But whatever.
I missed
we had a
drama,
golden cap. We had a golden cap, and then we joined directly after we were finished, and then he complains that we were late, and he's trying to delay as much as possible. He's just retarded. But yeah. There we go, Ipsy boy. What we played...
it's a tight schedule, You gotta respect the schedule.
Yeah, but what can we do against Golden Cap, man? We can't
start on time. It was like 6 minutes between the end of the map and the start of the Golden Cap. We were watching, man. Don't lie to me.
Don't lie to me, I'm not, but... Don't worry against me, man.
So, you guys definitely come back in 1 hour and 10 minutes, probably an hour. I'm sure you guys will go live earlier to talk up the game, but there's going to be giveaways again. There's going to be even more keys. We have to get rid of all the keys. All keys must go. So get your Twitter accounts ready and come back in an hour.
That's what I was saying. It took you fucking 7 minutes to get on the server.
Oh are we gonna do this again?
We're all sitting there. We're sitting there watching these people run around on the server, not starting the Golden Cap. And he's saying I'm childish. What an idiot.
Oh, you just came in to call him out. I'm not childish.
What the fuck?
Ips can't take it.
Not the next time.
Hey, it's interview.
If we play Golden Cap tonight, we're not gonna win.
Yeah, you didn't play the game, so fuck off, please.
What do you mean we didn't play the game? You just not gonna. You have to start in time.
The game, and now we're gonna have an interview, and you're just interrupting the interview. What are you doing here?
I got message before I should come in whenever I have something on my heart and talk about it on stream. That's actually an admirable quote.
Well, paraphrasing me a little bit, but yeah, sure. Talk away.
So, you didn't join, you didn't go off the you played and instantly
We joined
start
immediately
the golden
after the golden cap.
Can
and
we
ready
let
up
each other finish?
If
Sorry.
we're ready up before you guys even we're ready. So yeah. There we
Okay.
go.
Okay.
How does that make
that's
any
enough.
sense?
That's enough.
We
You
were
can
rushing
settle
in
it- you
fast
can-
as we could.
You can settle it in the final.
Yeah.
Whoever
The
wins the final
cast
was
were
right.
talking
was right
about how you're
this.
taking 7 minutes to start.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. I will see you guys in 1 hour and 10 minutes for the grand final. Main call TF against Zinnuts and Rollerbladers.
21, yeah? Nutson, you got this?
21.
21-7.
Shut up, Ibs. I'm gonna be delayed.
Well,
I'm gonna
be
be
late.
10
Take a
minutes
break.
late.
See you in an
on-
hour.
If you're there
stream.
21-16,